That's what it do. Dark Mars all on me, I'm just honest. Hey, what it do? Rockstar, my swag, I'm just honest. Hey, what it do? Everything is.
Yo, hey, first off, I want to go ahead and say I appreciate all y'all that's liking the content and everybody that's subscribed to the content so far or subscribed to my channel. Man, I don't think y'all realize that y'all helping me, and it might sound insignificant, but it is making a difference. So man, y'all keep watching the videos, man, keep liking it, and man, if y'all like this video, if you haven't subscribed, man, go ahead and subscribe if you mess with it. Today we got another video. You know, we're finna go ahead and break it down, you know, analyze it and see what's to it. Let's get into it.
I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction.
What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm identifying you. Okay.
Turn off. Because I didn't do anything. Okay, turn it off. Oh, sir, she almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking about?
Listen to me.
On September 22nd, 2022, Officer Lewis of the Cleveland Heights Police Department initiated a traffic stop for expired tags on a silver Infiniti. However, her reckless driving nearly caused a collision with another driver, Mr. Kern. After the near miss, Mr. Kern, upset about her dangerous behavior, pulled over to talk to Officer Lewis. Though he complied by waiting on the sidewalk, Officer Lewis, after addressing the driver of the Infiniti, approached Mr. Kern with hostility. She escalated the situation, claiming he hadn't yielded to her lights and sirens, although Mr. Kern disputed this. Her story shifted multiple times during the encounter, ultimately leading to an unjustified call for backup.
1 second.
Radio, stand by. It's going to be on Mayfield across from the first access road. Send me another unit because another party does not know how to yield to lights and sirens, and he's sitting here recording me. Stay down, look at him off the road.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Officer Lewis with Cleveland Heights. The reason I'm for the traffic stop is the plates on the vehicle are expired. It's not even a big deal. Do you know that guy behind me in the Porsche?
I was trying to hurry up and move on.
You're good. No, you're good. You did the right thing. I'm put my lights out and sirens. He did not move over. I'll give you the plate to the other vehicle that's out with the confrontation. I apologize.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and sirens.
I didn't hear anything.
But was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir.
You apologize.
I apologize.
You're wrong.
He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated. Okay, I did not do that, sir. The lights and sirens on my marked patrol because he stopped abruptly, causing me to stop abruptly, causing you to stop abruptly. And I apologize for that. However, the lights and sirens were on. Okay, the police vehicle is marked. You can clearly see it's a marked patrol vehicle. I initiated lights and sirens. I'm not going to argue, and I'm telling you I do. I'm going to tell you I do apologize that he did stop abruptly. Nobody was wrong.
I'm going to tell you the disconnect, right? So between the public and you as a public servant,
you just said driver check, okay?
If it's something wrong and you actually did it, all you say, my bad.
And I did. I just said,
keep going.
I said my bad. I said I activated I initiated a traffic stop in a marked vehicle with lights and sirens. If you didn't hear the sirens or see the lights, I mean, you called backup. Well, I called backup because somebody is getting out of a cop car.
Sergeant Wolf arrived on the scene.
Wait, I'm kind of. I see why why he pulled over. He almost got ran off the road. But I'm kind of like curious, like, what was he expecting to get out of that? Like, did he do all of that for an apology? I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see. Press play.
and immediately made assumptions without properly assessing the situation. He accused Mr. Kern of obstruction, despite having no legal basis for the claim. Wolf's actions reflect a broader issue within law enforcement.
You call backup for your safety, but
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
you don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here and what you're doing right now is against the law.
Ran me off the road.
Okay, well then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. She said it on the radio that you didn't yield. And it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
This the disconnect, man.
I'll tell you what, let her finish her business and then we can...
See, he already coming off wrong. He already finna blow me, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, you don't know what you talking about. Like, he pulled over because he almost got ran off the road. And then, the fact that you said, you admitted you don't know what's going on. And you still trying to impose. And then you said that you assuming. That's how situations turn out bad. Like, stop acting off assumption. If you don't know what's going on, you know, get facts. You know what I'm saying? Figure out the facts first. So you have something to base your assumption off of. Like, you just going off of that, I don't know. Press play.
Sit down and talk like
We're
adults.
good. I'm gonna let him go. We're good. I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. What was your last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
Why you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
You're not, well, not now you're going to get arrested because what you're doing is you're getting arrested.
Listen.
What you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interfering with
Just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right now.
Dude just come, he too aggressive. Like, the not dude right there, but the other officers, like, he just thirsty to lock somebody up. Like, I don't like that. And technically, he committed no crime, so he don't gotta give up his name. And in fact, if y'all know, I know those that out there that know law, y'all know when the fact that she said she's conducting business, he literally just say he's not interested in conducting business. Because what people don't realize is that, yeah, it's a traffic stop, but it's also a business interaction. You know what I'm saying? Because a ticket is considered a contract. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to, you know, go into any type of business transaction with the police. But I mean, this might go over a lot of people's head because y'all probably like don't really understand, you know, the what I'm talking about when I'm speaking on, like, understanding the business aspect and how all contracts is business. Well, I want to say how I would explain this. Police officers, when they arrest people, not sheriff, but like the police officers, the county, stuff like that, like, those are business transactions. Tickets and stuff like that, those are not real crimes, you know what I'm saying? That's what's considered policy. So what they do is, it's like if you get violated at work, you know what I'm saying? Like, if something happened at work and you get in trouble, like, you might get some type of, you know, violation or something like that. You might have to sign something. That's how they operate, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a business. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to real laws, those are not really considered laws. But y'all have to do your own homework to get a deeper understanding of what I'm talking about. My bad, I ain't mean to stretch that, but press play.
Where my friend you want to be?
10-4, that's not going to
how
be
it
the
works.
driver.
What's your RS?
Stand by.
What's your reasonable articulate suspicion of my crime?
I'm going to get rid of him.
Hold on, I'll explain to you, okay?
Am I being detained?
Right now.
Am I being detained?
If you want to be.
10-4, that's
No,
not
that's not how it works. What's your RS?
Stand by.
My RS?
Reasonable articulate
Okay.
suspicion of my crime.
Here,
I'm gonna
first,
get rid of
okay,
him.
hold on. I'll explain it to you, okay? doing what you're doing right now?
No, sir. She almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. And you came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking about?
Okay, listen to me. You asked my reasonable articulable suspicion. It's not a probable cause.
If you arrest me, you violate my rights.
I don't want to arrest you. We have to ID you.
You're going to violate my rights. That's what you're going to do?
We have to ID you. You understand that? Yes, we do.
All right, I'm going to videotape it.
Okay, we got you on camera too.
I'm going to call. They can come get the car. You're violating my rights.
Who's getting what car?
They can come. You're going to arrest me,
another car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm not.
He's refusing to identify himself. So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID. Yeah.
I'm dealing with her.
The misuse of authority to intimidate.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You could tell you be like studying law. And this was just the opportunity for him to practice what he learned type stuff. Because the words he used are like RS, would show RS. And I be studying law. So I know like when you study certain things, like it's certain type of terminology you use. You know what I'm saying? That when you actually get a situation and you using it, I can tell. Like when somebody learned that from something they read or they've been studying a while, so you could tell like this probably was an opportunity for him to like low-key practice what he learned. Press play.
Civilians. Ohio Revised Code 2921.29 clearly states that identification is required only when there is reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. Since Mr. Kern was not involved in any criminal offense, his refusal to provide identification was lawful. However, Officer Lewis and Sergeant Wolf ignored this fact, pressuring Mr. Kern into complying and eventually handcuffing him without cause.
Listen, talk to me. Just do me a favor. All I'm asking you,
I'm a private citizen.
Just take your hands out of your pocket while we're talking, okay? Okay, I called for backup, all right?
Yeah.
I initiated a traffic stop. I understand you and I and that gentleman, we all just saw what happened, okay? I'm calling for another person because I'm dealing with one person who I don't know who I'm dealing with. And you get out, listen, sir, let me speak. Let me explain to you. I call for another person because I have a man getting out of a car walking towards me. You know how society is. I know how society is. Now listen, I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction. You are the one that came out.
Obstruction is a secondary crime. What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm identifying you. Okay.
Thank you.
I need your driver license.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't identify yourself.
She just said it was no crime.
Listen.
Obstructing is a crime.
Obstructing is a crime.
Identify yourself, guys.
She almost ran me off the road.
And then I still have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call anything with the car. You can arrest me.
Okay, turn around.
Because I didn't do anything.
Okay, turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Listen, just all you have to do.
I don't have my ID with me.
Okay, what's your cell phone?
That's all we asked for.
For what?
What's your last name, sir?
Kern, man.
Kern?
You know what happened. Why are you letting him do this?
He's the sergeant.
He's violating my rights.
He is not. You didn't identify
We're going to give you a ticket when you
yourself.
send you on your way. You have valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do. You violate my rights, man.
Yeah, well, you're going to get a ticket for interfering with the traffic.
How did I interfere? She almost ran me off the fucking road.
And you could have pulled off and waited and called.
I did wait when she said wait.
You were out here talking to her. Have a seat.
Mr. Kern, just
Don't push me, man.
Have a seat.
Why are you so full of machismo, man?
Dude, have a seat. I'm not putting up with your bullshit, okay? Have a seat.
What's wrong with you, man?
Have a seat.
I'm sitting down.
All the way in.
if he
He's going
checks,
for obstruction.
Yeah, he on a power trip. He just want to be in control of the situation. He don't even really know what's going on. He just doing too much. Press play.
Or he's getting a ticket.
you're gonna. I don't.
Is he valid?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the radio to say. So this is what happened. That vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird Shit yesterday. I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop. That person, instead of like pulling over, he stopped abruptly. And I'm getting behind him, but he stopped abruptly. This guy was very close to him, and we almost did get into an accident because that driver stopped so abruptly. I did. Yes.
Gets a ticket for there's no sense about this.
Okay.
He's getting a ticket for
Radio, you want to see you read back on that? Yes, I have it.
Yes, radio, I do. That's why I provided
It
it.
was to a Demetrius Raphael Kern. It's a 37-year-old male. He's valid. That's one.
So he gets a ticket and then he comes to
Listen, I don't feel like I need to give him a ticket for that. I'm cool with this. Okay, I mean, I'm cool with letting him go. He just didn't understand.
He's in handcuffs.
And he's being a jerk.
He obstructed. He refused to identify himself. I'm not going to sit out here and argue with somebody for an hour the legalities of it. You can come to court.
Okay.
So he gets a ticket for obstructing failure to identify himself.
I ain't gonna lie, that be blowing me. Like, he just want to do something. Like, come on now. He just try to find some type of way to give me some type of punishment. Like, I don't be liking that. Like, when people be having certain type of power and authority and they just abuse it just cause they can. And he just don't want to be wrong. That's all it is. He don't want to look like he was wrong. No one accept the fact he didn't know what he was talking about. And he didn't know what was going on. So, and he overdid his part. You know what I'm saying? That just be irritating. Press play.
Mr. Kern, just hang on.
Just got a lawsuit coming.
Listen, let me explain to you. You don't get out of the car yet. The sergeant wants me to give you a ticket for obstruction, okay? I'm not going to do anything else. Listen, he is the boss. He is the boss.
I don't have to refuse if I didn't commit a crime. This isn't a stop and ID state.
At this point, it is a traffic stop because you're out on a traffic stop.
Off the road.
Mr. Kern, we just had that conversation. I did not almost run you off the road.
That Tesla has cameras in it. So
okay.
You guys are going to pay for this.
That's fine.
And she lying though, because she just said that he did almost, like he did almost get ran off the road. Now she's saying he didn't. Like, she not making it no better. Press play.
Officer Lewis gave inconsistent statements. Unfortunately, Mr. Kern couldn't provide Tesla video evidence, explaining that the recording feature was inactive. Despite Officer Lewis acknowledging her mistake and attempting to correct it, the supervisor, too egotistical to admit they were wrong, chose to proceed with the obstruction charge, citing that Mr. Kern was in handcuffs. This action amounts to a secondary violation of Mr. Kern's rights.
Mr. Kern, I apologize. I really do. And this is on body cam, alright? This is, the sergeant's telling me to do this, so... Police have to identify you. You do have to identify yourself.
I broke the law. If I broke the law, I have to identify.
Mr. Kern, you got out of the vehicle in the middle of a traffic stop. I understand that. And I needed to identify you.
This is going to be a heavy lawsuit. Cleveland Heights is going to pay me for this.
For what, sir?
Kidnapping, illegal detainment.
No one's kidnapping you.
I'm in the back of your car in handcuffs.
Okay.
I'm kidnapped.
This is not kidnapping. The sergeant placed you under arrest for obstruction. He asked for your information and you didn't give it to him. Listen, I'm going to be... There will be a court date. You and I will both go to it. And our prosecutor's really good and we'll work through it, okay? Listen, I'm just doing what I'm told to do, alright? What do I put for this verbiage? When asked to identify himself, he refused.
So, just for my own... You activated the order, right?
So we're literally here, and I'm coming up because I saw that car. It looked like a car from yesterday's incident. Yeah. I ran it. It's expired. I am in this lane. I put my lights on to activate. The guy, instead of like continuing, he like whips over, stops abruptly, and I'm like halfway in between both lanes, and this guy was right behind him. So it did almost cause an accident. Absolutely. No, I was trying to go behind. It would have been a sure clear distance accident. But because of how that guy stopped abruptly, it would have been.
And he stopped and decided to get out of
Well, and he was pissed because we did almost get into an accident.
You didn't almost get it.
No, all three of us, it would have been an accident. Yeah, I was going behind the other guy.
He could have gone down the street.
But the guy stopped.
You see what I'm saying? Like, she contradicted herself. Like, first she said it was going to be an accident. Then she said it wasn't going to be an accident. Now she retelling, said that it was going to be an accident. And then the dude that she stopped, she told him that she stopped him because of expired tags. But now she's saying that she stopped him because he looked at, like looked at like somebody that happened from something that happened from the day previous to that day on some type of other activity. So like, she just everywhere. Press play.
But he did. Then he got out and he's yelling. He's yelling while I'm initiating. Right. So I told him, I said, sir, just stand there. Let me talk to him. I'll come talk to you. And he did. But then he's continuous, like, because that happened, I called for backup. And then he was upset, rightfully so. It was whatever. Why are they assholes? Like, was that necessary? Alright, here's your property.
Hold on, let me get this here.
Sure.
Hey, was pushing on my cuffs are these, man?
Some janky rusty ass. Do you want to sign or are you going to refuse? Alright, I'm going to give you a copy of it.
You guys violated my rights. You know.
Well, we'll all be in court.
Despite Officer Lewis apologizing for almost causing an accident, she and her supervisor, Sergeant Wolf, continued to escalate the situation. Mr. Kern, in handcuffs, was charged with obstruction, a charge that was clearly unfounded, as evidenced by the dismissal of the case 11 days later, due to lack of evidence. Officer Lewis herself appeared conflicted during the encounter, apologizing multiple times, but ultimately deferring to her superior's insistence on pressing charges. This further illustrates how poor supervision can exacerbate situations that could otherwise be peacefully resolved.
You're probably the only good cop on the force.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's a sergeant,
Yeah, but still, like you swore oath to the Constitution.
Right.
And you know what's right and wrong. And sometimes you got to stand up to people.
Listen.
No.
When asked for your information, you have to identify yourself. At this point, we're on a traffic stop together
But you
now.
still have to.
A traffic stop is not a crime.
And I asked him, I'm being detained, and nobody answered that.
Listen.
So I did it. I covered all my bases.
All the stuff's gonna be typed in.
You see what she just said? Traffic stop is not a crime. So like that's kind of what I was explaining earlier. But nah, he right though. Like, it's just let me just let it play. Press play.
Report.
If I was being detained, I had no choice but to give you my ID. That's why I specifically asked.
Yeah.
Am I being detained?
Well, at that point, it's a traffic stop.
But still, if I'm being detained, you should tell me. And if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go. And it's in a situation.
Well, right now you're free to go.
Yeah.
All right. I hope that you feel better, and I'm sorry that all of this had to happen this way.
You didn't do nothing.
Well, we did. We got into a little accident, almost a middle accident.
You did your job.
And I apologize.
Things happen in life. He came. He violated my rights.
Well, we're gonna work through it. All right. I don't think he violated your rights. He wanted you to identify yourself, and you didn't. All right.
You know you swore oath.
Say again.
You swore oath.
I did.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Mr. Kern.
Thank you.
I hope that you feel better. All right.
I'm going to the hospital.
All right. You gonna go to Metro?
I'm going right there.
Yes, sir.
The dismissal of Mr. Kern's case signaled that the obstruction charge was baseless. While Sergeant Wolf was a driving force behind the wrongful detainment, Officer Lewis's participation in the misconduct could not be overlooked. Her shifting narrative about the events, combined with her failure to uphold Mr. Kern's rights, ultimately led to her dismissal from the force. The department had no choice but to fire her after public outcry and internal review, citing her failure to act with integrity and her role in a botched, unjust traffic stop. Like and subscribe for more police cam stories. Watch the next
She lost her job. I mean, I don't. It's like she was wrong. Because she kept contradicting herself. But at the same time, she did apologize. She was trying to de-escalate the situation and try to let him go, and she did kind of speak up and say she feel like he should go, just let him go. And then the other dude, I feel like the sergeant, he should have lost his job. Like that was just excessive. he was doing too much. I feel like she was. See, that's a tricky situation though, like, because that's her sergeant, so it's like he do have like authority over her. So it's like she couldn't really go against what he said, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't really say I agree to fully that she should have got fired and that she was totally in the wrong. Because honestly, like, yeah, she was kind of contradicting herself. But it was like, you could tell, like, she wasn't on, like, no, how can I say this? Like, it was a kind of like a situation where it was probably overwhelming her. It probably was like an overwhelming situation. And she was just a little bit everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she fully had, like, bad intentions. It was just trying to, like, had it out for somebody, you know what I'm saying? But the sergeant, I think, like, yeah, I put more of it on him. Like I think he should have been the one that, you know, got more of the, more of the heat, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think she was wrong? Y'all think she should have got fired? Y'all think, they both should have got fired? Or do y'all think, y'all let me know what y'all think. Go ahead and like, comment, let me know what y'all feel. And man, if y'all haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And we'll be back with another one. And we out.